What is up, sexy beast? Bald man who didn't even get to play the map before the Easter egg was done here, and today we're going to be doing the top 5 best SMGs to have in Call of Duty World War II Zombies, the final REICH. So let's go ahead and get this shit started. So I'm going to be doing a top 5 for every single gun type, like assault rifles, shotguns, light machine guns, sniper rifles, etc, etc. And then once we're done with all that, we'll do a top 10, and I'll show you guys the best weapons to have in this game. So let's go ahead and get onto this list. So unfortunately, there's only 6 SMGs in World War II Zombies, so sadly, one of them gets left out, and the one that's going to get left out is going to be the Waffle 28, whatever the fuck you want to call it. Mainly just because it's located in a very bad location. I don't ever see myself going to the tower, so it gets an honorable mention or the number 6 place, whatever you want to call it. So now actually getting into the number 5 spot is going to be the grease gun. Now the grease gun is alright, it doesn't really stand out to me whatsoever, it doesn't have like an incredibly fast fire rate, doesn't do like a shit ton of damage, but once you actually do upgrade this thing to the greaser without any external attachments or any external perks affecting this, it's going to carry 60 in its magazine and 360 in stock, so it carries a fairly decent amount of ammo. It's located in an alright spot. I just don't ever see myself going out of my way to get it. It doesn't have that fast of a fire rate, and I'm a huge sucker for guns with fast fire rates, so I usually tend to ignore the grease gun, but I would definitely say it's a better choice than the Waffle 28 just because of its location. So taking the number 4 spot is going to be the Type 100 or an upgrade to the Blood type. Now the reason I put this at number 4 is because you can get it fairly early on. It's the lowest cost SMG, only costing 750 jolts, while every other single one costs you 1,000. And you literally get it right outside of spawn. Now I wouldn't really take this gun to the Pack-a-Punch machine, but I can definitely see myself using it just to start off the game. Like when I first started playing this game, I would always just run straight for the Type 100 because it's a nice reliable weapon, it's a good point horror weapon, and it's a very reliable weapon up until the point you want to trade it off for something else. So if you want to keep it up until the point where you hit the box or you're ready to Pack-a-Punch something else, that's what the Type 100 is very, very good for. I don't really ever see myself relying on it too heavily. To me, mainly it's just an early round point weapon, and that's all I really use it for, so that's why I put it at the number 4 spot. So taking the number 3 spot is going to be the MP40 or an upgrade to the Hardly Working. And this thing is going to be located down in the sewers right next to Pack-a-Punch, and that kind of really does suck because I generally like the MP40 in this game. I think it's very, very good, but you really don't get it until later on into the game, and by the time you actually open up Pack-a-Punch, you might already have your gun situation sort of settled. So the MP40 doesn't really look too good. But if you actually do hold off on your gun situation, I would recommend grabbing the MP40. It's a very good gun, it's pretty powerful, it's got a very fast fire rate, and it carries a fairly decent amount of ammo. Like I said previously, without any external attachments or any external perks affecting this, it's going to carry 64 in its magazine and 384 in stock once you fully upgrade it, which is pretty damn good for an SMG. So ammo is really not going to be a concern. And I usually find myself always running through that Pack-a-Punch area, so you can always go back and get ammo if you need it. So the MP40 is definitely a fantastic weapon in World War II Zombies, and honestly, if you haven't tried it out yet, go try it out. It's very, very good. Alright, so taking the number 2 spot, this was a tough choice. I kind of flip-flopped back and forth if I should put this at number 2 or number 1. But I ultimately decided that I think the M1928 deserves the number 2 spot, or the Tommy gun, or the Thompson, whatever you wish to call it. But once you actually upgrade this thing to the Chicago typewriter, it's going to carry 50 in its magazine and 400 in stock without anything else affecting it, which is going to be a fuck ton of ammo. And also what's really cool about this gun is it's located in a pretty easy spot to get to, and you can actually get it fairly early on in the game. You have to go that direction to get power on. So you can always just skip the Type 100 and go straight for the Thompson. And the Thompson fits all my criteria. It has a fast fire rate, it does a pretty decent amount of damage, and it's going to last you for a very long time because it carries a lot of ammo. It's located in an easy to access spot. What's there not to love about the Thompson? It's an absolute great weapon, and if you absolutely need a reliable weapon to carry you through the rounds, this weapon's gonna do it. It's pretty good at taking out boss zombies like the little flamer guys that just go around waving a flamethrower, or the one-armed saw guys, whatever the fuck they're called, or the explosion guys. The Thompson's a pretty good all-around weapon. It's gonna be able to take out a lot of different things, so if you need a good weapon, I recommend this one. Alright, and taking the number 1 spot, did you even have to guess? It's going to be the PPSH 41, or an upgrade to the Dedushka. Now this one's going to be located in the sewers, so you do not get it until pretty late into your game. Well, I don't really want to say like pretty late, but like pretty late until your whole quest situation. Like once you get power, Pack-a-Punch on, all that stuff, you're probably already set up. But if you want to wait for it, you can always wait for the PPSH because it's actually pretty good. Now this isn't like just PPSH hype talking right now, this is actually a pretty good weapon. I was using this into the late 20s the other day, and the time I was using that, I had all the attachments on it, and it was kicking some major ass. It was like my reliable weapon. I was using this, and the Thompson, and the Wonder Weapon, and I mainly found myself running with the PPSH because it was so reliable. And when you actually get this thing upgraded, it's going to carry 71 in its magazine and 355 in stock. Now when you play on local, you can actually add all the attachments on, and when I was doing that, I was able to get like almost 1,000 bullets in this PPSH. So once you can get all the attachments on there and the right perks, you can carry a shit ton of ammo in this thing. and I'm also assuming you can do the same with all these other weapons. But the PPSH stands out to me because it's going to carry a lot of ammo in its magazine. It's a very, very powerful weapon. I just wish it was located in a better location. But hey, if you need a main weapon, the PPSH is probably going to be for you, and I would definitely recommend it. So that's going to be my top 5 SMGs in Call of Duty World War II Zombies. Let me know what you guys think. Is your list different than mine? Let me know in the comments. Everyone plays zombies differently, and you might have a completely different list, which is totally fine. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this video, and hopefully you guys have a fantastic day, and I'll see you in the next one. Peace.